All right, good morning and welcome back to Big Rooster's Corner. I'm your host, Big Rooster. I have a channel disclosure notice I'd like to read before our content begins. Notice, this is a 420, truthful, F-word friendly channel. If you're not 420 friendly, or when the F-word pops out or the truth offends you, do not watch our content. Wouldn't you like to be my neighbor? If you do, subscribe to my hood and welcome back. If you don't subscribe, think about subscribing today. Subscription is free and nothing to download. It's showtime, people. Cock-a-doodle fucking do. It's time to wake and bake and smell the coffee. In the hood on Big Rooster's Corner, we have trending news, local and breaking news, Wall Street and business, sports, weather, dumb criminals, and just common sense fucking thinking. This is episode 29 on 3/12 of 2021. My shout outs go to the veterans and active military. As an honorably discharged veteran, I know all they do. The 505 for being a great place to live. And to my viewers and subscribers, hoping you good health and wealth during this pandemic and good luck getting your third stimulus check. All right. Breaking news. Bambi signed a relief package. Hopefully the IRS won't play their little game like they did on the second one and keep it for a recovery rebate. Actually, they're not allowed to do that. I've already talked to the IRS, and they are not allowed to keep it for back taxes, even if it's a recovery rebate. That's for people with kids and that didn't get claimed or had babies and stuff like that. Not for back taxes. All Americans will be available for the vaccine May 1st, Bambi says. So Americans could start seeing stimulus checks this weekend with direct deposit information. That's only a possibility. And my viewers' top topics. The COVID bill gives unemployment people a $10,200 break on their unemployment. And if they're willing to do that, I don't know why they don't give it to people that owe a couple $1,000s in taxes if they're willing to give these mutants a $10,200 tax break for sitting on their ass. And a Utah woman dies 4 days after the second dose of Moderna vaccine, although it's not confirmed yet, but this is like, 4 or 5 cases now that they've died after the vaccine. And VP Harris waits on her own portfolio as she settles into her new role. You mean this wasn't already settled yet? And the House passes a bill to expand background checks on gun sales. Yep, they're trying to get that Second Amendment away from you. Actually, it's a right because they can take it, so it's not, it's not a right. It's a privilege. Big difference. And in local news, the rail runner returns with limited service, and Los Alamos Labs relocating hundreds of employees to Santa Fe. They signed a lease on Pacheco Street office complex. And the city council decides on a roundabout in northeast Albuquerque. They're stupid. I've seen them. I've been to where they have them all over the place. They're retarded. And Navajo Nation helping NASA to name Mars features. Well, that's good. And House Speaker optimistic about recreational marijuana bill 12 passing this year. We got about 9 or 10 days left, and there should be recreational marijuana by fall here. Alamogordo City Jail reopens on Monday, and the 5-0 reforms gain momentum in New Mexico. And a teen charged with murder will head to the trial in April. Whew. Hold on a second. That's my John Wayne mug. It says, life is hard, but it's even harder if you're stupid. And in national news, top Democrats urge the IRS to extend the filing deadline for taxes. Yeah, this is so they can put people on the IRS naughty list and keep yet another rebate for garnishment during a hard time for taxpayers. I don't know why we can't get through the pandemic and then worry about that afterwards. And Republicans joined Democrats to urge Bambi to make a comprehensive deal with Iran. Why? Fuck them. I see this as not going to end well. Let's not bargain with third world countries. This approach is asinine. And 6 women have now come forward with accusations against Cuomo. Well, it would have been cheaper if he just hired an escort service. Just saying. And Grump Jr., the media protected Groper-in-Chief Cuomo because he was willing to speak poorly about his father. Wow, what a cover-up with the media. He threw his father under the bus, huh? In international news, Prince Harry says he couldn't have left the royal family without his mother's money. And Piers Morgan quit Good Morning Britain over Markle controversy and left during taping when the weather guy accused him of hating Markle. Well, that's not new news. And the royal family say they are saddened as they break silence over the interview. And Meghan's father says the royals are not racist. And China's XI calls on military to be prepared amid unstable security situation. And in health news, the CDC changes COVID guidelines to return to normal life as it seems to be returning. I wouldn't get too comfortable there, people. And in medical news, research in mice suggests that eating a highly processed diet changes the community fungi living in animal guts, so it probably will in humans. A neuropathic itch results from nervous system damage rather than skin issues. And in science and tech, the SN-11 SpaceX rolls out the new Starship to its launch pad just 5 days after its predecessor exploded following a successful flight. Well, try again. And the U.S. Army is developing goggles that let soldiers see through armored vehicles. Wow, that would have been great if they had those when I was in the service. I mean, the best thing we had is crappy night vision. And Russia and China are going to build a moon base together, and NASA isn't invited. Why would they? They are the 2 best economies in the world. NASA has snubbed them many times in the past. What comes around, goes around. And funny shit, Florida people who keep living there and believing there is no more COVID. I talked to my daughter yesterday and she said, well, there's no COVID in Florida, so I guess this is the only place on the planet that doesn't have COVID anymore. Maybe Grump kicked it out when he got kicked out of the White House. And Wall Street and business updates. T-Mobile to step up targeting on cell phone customers. They always have. They're predators. An Albuquerque firm wins a $15 million Army contract to test and evaluate microwave weaponry. And J.P. Morgan to shutter Chase Pay at the end of March. And in sports, Les Miles out as Jayhawks head coach. Dak Prescott of the Dallas Cowgirls reached a deal on his extension. And Jerry Jones claims he would shoot someone if he was Dak Prescott. And Troy Aikman sends warning to the Cowgirls' Prescott. And Chris Schultz, former Cowgirl and CFL before broadcasting, died at 61. And in weather, Torrance County, New Mexico, for the next 4 days. Today it's going to be sunny and windy, no surprise. 61 during the day and 27 at night. And tomorrow on Saturday, there's a chance of snow in the upper elevations and rain in the lower elevations. It will be 44 during the day and 28 at night. On Sunday, there's another chance of snow and rain and wind. It's 42 during the day and 28 at night. And on Monday, it's going to be sunny and breezy, not windy, breezy. And it's going to be 57 during the day and 29 at night. You can always count on it being windy or breezy. The difference is breezy is 20 to 30 mile an hour and windy is 30 to 70. Come back on Tuesday for the next forecast on Big Rooster's Corner. Entertainment news. LeBron cancels Le Pew from Space Jam sequel after controversy. Really, people? It's a skunk and it's a fucking cartoon. Not a real life person. Get fucking real. And the Oprah interview netted her 7 million and 17 million viewers. Like she needs more money. Since Couric is not relevant anymore, this might give her an extra 2 weeks of fame on Jeopardy. She's annoying and a grump supporter. And women has not been paid yet for returning Gaga's dogs, rather. And police are still investigating and saying she could be part of the gang that stole the dogs just to extort money. So that's an ongoing investigation. And Young and the Restless, Paul Davidson, calls it quits after 43 years. He says he is treated like a day player. Well, don't they do that during the day? Just saying. And legendary Roger Mudd dies at 93. He was a broadcaster, in case you don't know. And let's bring the nation's IQ up today with word genius. Limb. Part of the speech, it's a verb. And it's spelled L-I-M-N, not L-I-M-B. And it's late Middle English, and the time is unknown. And the definition, it depict or describe in painting or words. And a sentence. One of her greatest talents as a writer is limning difficult emotions into clear, concise sentences. Okay, do we feel smarter now? Stupid alert, dumbass fucking people. A burglar busted thanks to Cheetos on his teeth. And a man wearing dumbass sweatshirt is arrested after a stolen car chase. That's a real dumbass. He was wearing the sweatshirt to prove it. And pinheads. Robbery suspect failed at stealing ATM. Wow. And a woman arrested after refusing to wear a mask and wildly attacking an Uber driver. Come on, people. Moving along to Florida's dumb criminals. Juvenile carjacked a woman, then stole her cell phone to access Facebook. Not too bright, people. Something going on with humidity or water or something down there. And a Florida man gets 4th DUI. That state would make anybody drink. I'm not an alcoholic and I drink. Man tells deputy he is working undercover when he got pulled over. That's funny. And a man attempted to escape while in court for a hearing. And a man is in critical condition after shaking his penis at people. I guess he brought the wrong weapon to a gunfight. And a man snips off penis of wife's lover and goes to prison. Wow, is a female really worth that? I mean, my wife probably is, but I don't know about too many of them. And Florida has more dumb criminals per capita than anywhere else in the world. You can't make this shit up, people. And here's my slogan for Florida. Welcome to Florida, the armpit of America. Florida is the embarrassment of America. My rant of the day, Democrats are pushing for illegal immigrants to get free Social Security. Meanwhile, I'm a veteran and a 40-year taxpayer, and I've been waiting for almost 4 years to date, and it's still in limbo. Thank you, Bambi, for helping illegal U.S. citizens, you fucking mutant. And advice of the day, if you owe the IRS, make a deal or call the IRS advocate at the IRS. It's free to call the IRS. Remember, the IRS is the most relentless bill collector on the fucking planet. And they don't care if you have money or not. Eventually, they will collect, and usually on their terms, not yours. And my plug of the week is Santa Fe IRS office. Strange but true. I called them and they called me back with helpful information. If you live in New Mexico, call Santa Fe. Unlike the 800 number where you get the runaround. Very helpful folks, and they care about you. They actually do. Nice guy I spoke with. He was helpful, called back, researched information, and called me back with stuff that makes sense. Not like them dumbasses at the 800 number. Well, once again, New Mexico. They make sense here. What are we doing here, America? And one last thing, follow me on Instagram at big_rooster_420. Watch my vlogs on 420 Trending News and Laws, where we review products and marijuana buds and drive-through, takeout, and dine-ins. We will preview different food locations and food reviews, and On the Road with Big Rooster is another vlog I do. I take you on various adventures and explain where we're at in New Mexico and some of the history. And another vlog, Big Rooster's Rants. I review different services and how they do with customer service and what pisses me off with the rest of the world. And Big Rooster at Walmart. My other vlog is funny shit that happens at Walmart. And my next vlog I like to plug is car and RV repairs as they come up. I show you easy ways to fix various items in need of repair and save you money. You have to buy the repair, learn something, and put in your time, and it saves hundreds of dollars on the mechanic. Big Rooster book reviews. I review books that I've read or wrote, and I read a few chapters of my books, which are available on Amazon and Kindle and paperback, and the book available now is The Marshal of South Fork, J. Quickdraw by Big Rooster. And my new vlog this Saturday night on 3/13, I'm calling it SNC, Saturday Night Comedy with Big Rooster. Check out my other channel, Big Rooster's Recipes, Cooking, Eating, and Reviews. And so until next time, just remember we're working hard to bring you trending news, Wall Street, government, weather, sports, breaking news, and common sense fucking thinking. So once again, if you like this content, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the Big Rooster's Corner. Subscriptions are free and nothing to download. Public announcement, please wear your mask and social distance until we eradicate this fucking virus. And remember this, stay safe and don't trust our government. Come back on Friday for more trending news and much more. Thank you for viewing my vlog today. It's all good in the hood, people. Get fucking real, America. Big Rooster, I'm out.